Hello, Gramy and Maxa. This is John Fuller, senior producer for the Mad Max title from Avalanche Studios.
When you're going to buy some Mad Max in a store, what will we see when we put the disc into the console?
Well, it's coming very soon. It's September 1st. So right now, you put it in. I think it's a combination of a really dramatic story. You get to play as one of the most exciting, anti-hero characters out there. It was, Mad Max was the sort of inspiration that led to lots and lots of characters in the last sort of 10, 15 years. And then you'll see this epic world, true to the Avalanche DNA, full of things to explore, choose your own path. And then you'll see lots of fast-paced, brutal, destruction and vehicle action.
Oh, cool. Is this some influence from the last movie Mad Max, or is this a standalone game, standalone story?
So it is influenced to a certain extent in that we're faithfully representing the same universe. So it is the same world, the same setting, but it's a completely new location, completely new story, original story, and an original set of characters. So it's not a tie into the game, it's definitely a standalone product, but you will recognize many elements because it's a cohesive vision for what Mad Max is and what the universe is.
How big is this universe? Is this world of Mad Max?
In the game?
Yeah.
Well, we never talk about it in terms of kilometers. We build big worlds, and in fact we very rarely set limits to them. So you can start from any point and you can just decide to drive in one direction and we won't stop you. But we constantly massage and manipulate the sort of density and the extents of what you can do so that it feels engaging, it feels enticing, and there's always action to be had somewhere. But you can also have a change of pace, just crest a hill and look out over the open world and really feel like you're there and you're part of it.
If I just want to end this game on the main track, how many times do I need?
That's also something that we never talk about in terms of hours. It's very rare. You see, we don't do linear experiences, so we're hoping that every single player has a completely different experience. We have a progression arc for your magnum opus, and that's a reflection of the choices that you make. There's upgrades for max and so on. Even our main mission arc will send you out into the open world and you'll have to make major choices about what you want to do, who you want to engage with, what alliances you want to forge. So everyone will have a different experience. We have people doing 50-hour plus playthroughs that are still not finished the game and completed all content. So, to think of it as just one straight, run to the finish line would be to sort of not really understand what the game is all about. It's definitely about exploration.
Even if I don't want to run to the finish line, I just want to explore and enjoy the world of Mad Max.
Yeah.
It won't be boring to me. There are a lot of side quests. What can I do in the world of Mad Max without the main quest?
Yeah, so again, we never really talk about it in terms of quests. It's a world full of things to explore, full of activities, different encounters, lots of interesting characters that are true to the kind of quirky Mad Max feel and tone. You're basically trying to weaken the stranglehold of Scabrous Scrotus, the antagonist in the world, and you do that by reducing his threat and picking away at his defenses. You can choose to help people out. Max never helps people because he's a friendly guy, but he will help people if he thinks that it can further his ultimate goal. So yeah, it's packed full of stuff to do.
We know that we have a great single-player experience. Do we have some online modes, multiplayer modes?
This is very definitely a single-player only experience. So we want you to feel what it's like to be Max. We want you to craft a story depending on the choices that you make in the world. So, yeah.
Do you already think about some downloadable content after releasing the game?
So we're not talking about our DLC plans, but we will definitely support this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the day when you are going to the store, you are buying some Mad Max. What do you feel then, you, as a creator?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
It's tremendous pride. These games, they take a lot of time to make. Avalanche Studios is a particular style that we want to impart into all of our games. It should be open. We never use backdrops or level loading, or, so we want to go all out with physics and give you tools that you can experiment with. So we put a lot of ourselves and a lot of our personality and the Avalanche Studios DNA into these games. So we're going to be really proud. And even just seeing the people play it at GAMESCOM and the smile on their face after they've, had a play around is fantastic feeling.
There are a lot of stickers on the door. Best nominee, best game nominee, best Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do you think about these prizes? Do you think Mad Max is going to win some prizes after Gamescom?
We hope so. We had a very successful E3 as well, won some prizes there. And I think, for me, I'm really looking at when the players that are sitting down and getting hands-on time with them, if they're happy, then I know that everyone who buys the game is going to be happy. So that's the main thing for me.
So when we can buy Mad Max from stores?
September 1st, PS4, Xbox One and PC.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Materiał nagrywaliśmy przy użyciu smartfona Nokia Lumia 1020.